Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Teenage Human Ninja Gorians, Teenage Human Ninja Gorians, Teenage Human Ninja Gorians, heroes of the Empire, Gorian power, they're the realm's most fearsome fighting Teenage Human
We're radical too.
They're warriors from the Empire and they're mean. When Grom leads an attack, these Gorian boys always got his back. Teenage Human Ninja Gorians, Teenage Human Ninja Gorians. They were sent to hunt the Cranbridge teams.
Stop right there.
Mikey drums the orc and Donatello tries to leave.
Hey, where you going, Jack?
Raphael just lost his head.
Raffy!
So did Leo and now they're both dead. Teenage Human Ninja Gorians, Teenage Human Ninja Gorians, Teenage Human Ninja Gorians. What a disappointment. Gorian power. Yeah!
Welcome to the Tales of Nearfall, a D&D podcast. This podcast tells the story of four adventurers on a quest to rescue their fallen kingdom from the forces of evil. My name is Aiden Nelson, and I'm the Dungeon Master for this campaign. And I figured out what I'm going to do for my fun facts, and it's going to be a little fun fact about some of my DMing experiences that'll also teach you a little bit about...
I thought you already figured out what you were going to do like 10 episodes ago.
Don't worry.
I'm going to do fun facts about me.
Well, no, I did, but now I found out there are fun facts about my DMing experiences.
He can only
now.
out himself so much.
You don't have,
come on,
to
man.
keep telling everyone that you're changing what you're doing for the fun facts.
So here's the fun fact for this week. So back in the day when I was DMing, one of the funniest thing I did is completely misunderstood range on weapons in this game, because there's two numbers in the book, and one shows you the effective range, and anything above that is at disadvantage. And then the second one is anything past that second number, like a much larger number. Typically it's like 140 or 120 or something crazy. You can't target people past that. And me, as a young man DM, and back when we were playing with Nolan, he had a longbow, and the longbow says 30 and then 140, and I thought you couldn't shoot anything under 30 feet. So he couldn't use his longbow the entire session.
I remember that actually.
Yeah, so that was super fun. That's a flub on my part. So
Flub.
yeah, you don't have to be a
So we're
perfect
taking
DM.
applications for a new DM. 'cause
Yeah.
This guy fucking sucks.
Get him out of here.
You don't have to be a
Get
perfect
outta
DM.
here.
by the
Yeah,
way.
get him
So-
out of here, eh? Yeah? Why don't you gonna get him out of here, eh?
Yeah.
Eh? You gonna get him? You're gonna get out of here, eh?
Is that Jonathan?
Josh, you're gonna go.
He's on his phone.
What? Oh, it's my turn.
Classic.
My name is Joshua Higbee. I play Elisar Dorn, a level 5 drow rogue.
Wow.
And my fun fact is that I have a lute.
What?
Yeah, dude.
And
This is infringement.
This is copyright.
I play it so well that it can tie in the heavens and the hells, and I can summon a familiar little demon guy named Gobby 2.0. And yeah,
Wait, you play the lute to summon him?
he only has 1 HP and he just screams.
So
Great.
he just gives away your position? He doesn't do
Something that you hate doing as a rogue.
Yes.
Did you learn a spell or something?
Wait, what? How do you summon him?
No, he
What
watched
is- what's the
Sinners.
He's
significance of
referencing
the
Sinners.
Sinners.
He's
Oh,
referencing
okay.
Sinners, and he's like, I want to be Preacher Boy.
Boy.
Somebody take me.
Wait,
Sure,
what's the
man.
significance of the lute? I don't understand.
He plays. There's a guy
like
in
a
the
guitar.
movie
It's a
that plays a
guitar.
guitar.
And he has a pet?
No, he
No,
Josh
I
made
made
that
that
Josh made that
That
up.
had
But he
nothing to do with
summons. He
anything.
summons.
Listen. We're gonna just let Josh have that one, and we're gonna not
Sorry,
address
guys,
it
that was
anymore.
You have to
Probably
let
my
him use
worst
it one
intro.
time in game now.
That's fine. Well, I don't care. He can
Only
use
He's
it.
just going to give away his
Only
stealth
one.
roll.
Sure, man. You
Just scream.
You, Elisar Dorn, as a rogue, you can have a random loot. I don't care. And when you play it, yes, a small man will spawn and scream.
Just give away your location immediately.
Yeah.
Cool.
Great. Sounds good. All right.
Hello, I am Colton Payton. I play Johnny Sings, a tiefling bard. Fun fact about Johnny this week. So we've had a lot happen since his big
big
episode. His big day. His big day.
His big day.
he's really struggling still, and it's kind of hard to see because we've only had one episode and we got 5 feet. But so he's trying to cope with everything he did and the shit with his parents, and I'm gonna fucking throw a empty can at Ian right now. But yeah, so there's some things in the works for Johnny. He's trying to figure some stuff out, something to kind of bring him back to mellow Johnny.
Back to reality.
So the fun fact
goes Rabbity.
So the fun fact is you're still messed up about what happened?
Yeah, he's still
The
messed
fun
up.
fact is that he
It's a
has
sad fact.
PTSD.
Yes,
and
depression.
he's trying to work on it.
That's cool. I like that.
2025
Is he
therapy
going to
boy.
Therapy boy.
He's
This
gonna go
isn't
to
trying to
therapy.
shit on Ian. It is very funny that now he's bleeding into other people being like, Ian, stop. Ian's over here doing the small, tiniest violin with
No,
his
he
fingers.
he started here and then he went to here.
And then he went to big violin.
He went to he surpassed violin. He went to
you
cello.
you went to cello / bass. Okay.
What up, gang?
What up? What up, son?
My name's Halen Caudill. I play Barry Buckley, a half-orc fighter.
What level are you?
Level 5.
No way.
No way.
Fun fact about Barry is that he also notices that since Johnny's traumatic brain injury, that
Never
he
worded it
hasn't
that
been
way.
the same. So at nights when no one's around, he's been trying to make a potion to bring his brain back to normal.
What?
Bro's gonna.
And eventually he will receive it, but
Do you
it's
wanna-
not there just
Do you
yet.
want to
far
give me a
it's just
roll right now
whiskey.
and see how it's going? This is the first roll outside of the session.
If it's
in
an
the
odd number,
intro.
you're using Talic.
What'd you get?
14, so it's coming along.
Okay, well, yeah, it's on its way.
But it's not ready yet.
But also, you don't have any prior alchemy skill, but you got a bottle and you
He's
gathered
trying to
ingredients.
save his friend.
Okay.
It's the thought. It's
So
mostly
you're trying to save my mind?
yeah.
or
I'm
your
trying
mind?
to. I'm trying to make a potion for you that can fix you, but
Oh.
it's not gonna. Hey, everyone, it's not gonna work.
It already exists. It's called alcohol.
Well,
It's called Talic.
Tranquilizer.
Called horse tranquilizer. Yeah.
Barry's making ketamine.
He's inventing ketamine.
Hey,
Hey!
my name
If only the people could see and start this.
is Ian Nelson, and I play David the Goliath, a level 5 sorcerer whose also race is a Goliath. And my fun fact is that David has a lamp, and that when you rub it, you get a magical beanie that grants you 3 wishes
What is happening?
at the cost of 99% of your HP.
Interesting.
DM.
DM, do something.
You
DM. He's metagaming
Oh,
again.
Do something.
you have a lamp, but like if you want a lamp that sacrifices 99% of your HP, what are you covering your ears for?
Can't hear it. It doesn't work.
You have a lamp. We'll see
You
what it
can't
does.
tell him no.
We'll see what
Can't
it
tell
does.
him
But you have a
no.
lamp. Sure, I don't care. Let's just get into it. Here we go.
Da, 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 da.
So, when we last left you guys off, you guys had finally escaped the demon castle.
Finally.
You were able to fight your way out after nuking a bunch of people in the main hallway of the demon castle, and then you had a small altercation in the courtyard. You were met by the ninja Gorians. And after slaying both Leo and Raphael, Barry just basically big dicked them, the Donnie and Mikey, and now they're indentured to him out of fear. And Ian had some weird shit happen with him, but that's besides the point. And then you guys were able to make your way to the orc village, which you know is currently subdued and has been currently occupied by the Gorian forces that push down into the deep underdark of Urindale. Leading this group of Gorians was the barbarian elite Gorian, Grom. And you know that he took over the village. He even overpowered your father, Barry. where we last left off, you guys were on a ridge high above the orc village, overlooking what was going on. You saw that there was a weird creature turning the orc warriors into stone. There were many Gorian soldiers spread wide over this entire orc village. So you saw that there was a weird monster turning... All right, yeah. All right, Ian not bearing the lead. Yeah, it's a basilisk. Very good. Congratulations. You figured out my monster. It was pretty obvious.
I love Harry
so
Potter.
yes, there are... Wow, big reveal. Thanks for doing that again, Ian. So there were basilisks
I figured it out last episode.
turning orc warriors into stone.
Get a load of this guy.
You saw that Gorlac was dragged in front of this like line to witness that all of his warriors were being turned to stone, and Grom was standing there. And he said the last thing he was gonna say was, "I'm gonna go find your son and the rest of his party." You see that Grom says that to Gorlac. Gorlac is currently like gagged, and he's currently being held by two beefier soldiers. What you can kind of recognize are like sergeants, like Gorian sergeants.
It sounds like a party.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep, sounds like a super fun time. And Grom looks to you can hear what they were saying because of your perception check, LSR. Grom was like, "Well, I need to go report on what is happening down here and tell them that we have successfully subdued your tiny puny village. And on top of that, we found the princess, so it worked out pretty well for us. So I'm going to have her moved into here," and he gestures to some guards. You notice that Princess Elizabeth and Cadram were still in the cages, inset into the cave side wall of the orc village. You see that some soldiers go to the cage. There's even a small altercation between Cadram and the guards, but they knock Cadram out in the cage, and they take Princess Elizabeth, and you can hear her scream like, "No! Get your hands off me!
Ew.
Get what?
What are they doing?
They're just dragging her,
Find
bro.
out.
Get your hands off me! Where are you taking me?" And they're dragging her hair, whatever.
That's what you did for
I'm
a
just
second.
acting, and you see that they actually drag her into Gorlac's house. The long, giant, the old long warship that has turned into
Do we
a
need
Viking.
to put a disclaimer at the beginning of this episode, Aiden?
For what?
This is an adult podcast.
We do that every
Podcast.
episode.
Did you say podcast?
This is an adult podcast.
You see that she's taken to Gorlac's house, which is where you can assume they've kind of set up as their command center right now. As she's dragged in there, Grom looks to Gorlac and says, "I hope you enjoy the show." And just knowing that you're going to be turned to stone soon just brings a little bit of just relief to my heart. So, have a good life, Gorlac. He walks away into the Viking longship house. This is what you guys all witness. You see that currently Barry, the orc village where you grew up, is currently taken over by Gorian soldiers. It has been completely overrun. They have subdued all of the warriors. And you can also see that all the other villagers, the little children, or basically the villager orcs that aren't necessarily warriors, all of them been put into insect cages as well, kind of where Cadram was being kept as well. You see that this village has been taken over. What do you guys do?
Leroy Jenkins.
I rub the lamp.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay. You. Shit.
You're down to 1 HP.
Okay. Yeah. So you.
going
So
down
how
to
much
1
HP do you have?
40.
Great. You have 1 HP.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude.
Oh boy.
Oh,
Continue talking.
All
what
right.
else does
So
it do?
you have 1 HP. So immediately you rub this lamp that you have somehow.
In a
Where did you
beanie with
describe
eyes.
to me where you got this lamp? If it's to my satisfaction, you can have it,
If
and we'll
not,
we'll
no,
play
it's
this.
funny.
out.
If
If
not,
I
we're
just
cutting it out.
No, it's not. I would need to
he's
know where you.
always
so
had it.
much funnier
He's
if I
always
just-
had it.
I've
but
always
never
had
told
it.
anybody.
Yeah.
It's so much funnier. Just pull it out of nowhere. David, where the fuck did you get this
All
lamp?
of us look at him in confusion, just like,
You see David
Fuck.
pull out this lamp. What do you guys do? And he's rubbing it.
David,
What is that?
Dunk, 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 dunk.
David.
David?
10 years on a lamp
No,
will
no.
give you such a crick in the neck.
So that's what you would think would happen. But as you rub the lamp, you're doing like, haha, this is so funny. Nothing could possibly go wrong. And immediately, blood just shoots out of every pore in your skin.
David.
Oh, sorry.
You're bleeding all your blood out. Blood
You're
spews
bleeding
from
all your blood out.
Blood
Is this
spews,
owner owned?
Gushing.
gushing. Blood spews from your eyes, from your mouth, from your nose. It's a horrible sight. And you're sitting there with the 1 health, and you're rubbing this lamp and and like this weird fucking thing that you would think is a genie, but this dark looking creature comes out, and he's like, "So you summoned me. What do you want?" Yeah, well, you rubbed the lamp of despair, so I'm not really sure where did you even get me?
What can you do?
Well, here's the thing. So, with all the blood you just used, I now have enough power to, like, mortally wound someone pretty bad. Like, one dude.
Grom.
You
Yeah,
gotta
choose
give
Grom.
What's his full name? I need, like, the first and last name. This is like the
Death
Death Note.
Note?
This is like the
Grom.
It's like the Death Note, but, like, I
Can
don't...
I just point at him?
No, I need, like, their name. Have you seen Death Note? That's not how that works. It's me, Ryuk, from Death Note.
This is the second Ryuk appearance.
This is the second time we've used it.
I'm not... My name's not Ryuk. I'm... Kyok.
Kyok.
It's me, Kyok.
Guys, what do I
Ryuk's
do?
my
What's his
brother.
name?
Grom Talamonte.
Wait.
Grom.
I knock on Johnny's skull. Damien.
You knock on
Damien.
Johnny's head?
Damien's not in my head.
I knock on your soul.
Skull or soul?
How do you get there?
S-O-U-L?
How do you get there?
How do you have my soul?
I say, hold on, guys, I'll be back. Then I turn around and I open my book.
God damn it. Are you serious?
Kane, I need help.
So you guys hear him saying that.
Help!
What the fuck is wrong
Not
with
so
this
loud,
guy?
David.
Kane.
Wichita's standing there, and he sees this, like, dark figure, like, weird fucking devil thing, and he's just been through the demon game, so he literally is drawing his longsword, like, Ray. He's like,
Oh no, Wichita, it's okay. Don't worry. Kane.
roll, give me a wisdom saving throw. I hope you guys are cool. Thanks for being here.
I want to start talking to the dark figure and be like,
Oh, it's terrible.
so are you
got an
like
8.
infernal
You
or
got
are
an
you
8?
like
Yeah.
Nothing
Are you
happens.
infernal?
Fuck.
He's asking the dark figure a question.
so are you
Oh, yeah,
are
what's
you like
up?
infernal or something? Or are you demon,
Kind of. I mean,
devil?
like, yeah, I'm just kind of like a lesser demon. I'm kind of just like, I really fuck
okay.
people
Guys,
up.
I have a plan.
So
I'm
what are
going-
you kind of like based on?
This one story in a book. Listen, one of the higher demons of one of the realms, they read this book and they were really into. They're a big weeb, okay, so they're really into this idea, and they were like, "Damn, this is so cool." But what if I did it, but it can't completely kill people because that would ruin the game for the DM.
Yeah.
So they just mortally wound them pretty bad.
Guys, I have a plan. And I'm a rogue. So,
Oh, so
What
it's kind
I'm
of
go-
rude. You just like interrupted him talking.
No, it's okay. What's up? Whatever. I've been summoned. I can't go back.
What's your
until-
name?
okay.
What's my name?
Yeah.
Kyok.
Kyok.
Oh, that's right.
Okay,
Yeah.
listen. I am going to, by myself, stealthily go into the warship, ask Grom his last name, sneak back out, and come meet you guys.
Donatello and Leon, not Leo. Donnie
Wait,
and
what's
Mikey
his last
are
name, Donnie?
what?
Oh yeah, they know.
Donnie?
What?
Donnie.
What's Grom's
What?
last name?
Grom? Like Lieutenant Grom?
Yeah,
We
Lieutenant
don't
Grom.
know.
Cap.
What do you mean Cap?
What's his lineage?
Cop
Who does he
out,
come from?
We
cliche.
don't know his last name. We're not allowed to know their last names. Again, okay, it's me, Donatello. Purple.
Look at my Donatello impression,
It's
guys.
me, Donatello. Purple Ninja. It's me, Donatello.
Look at my Donatello
No,
impression.
I'm trying to find this voice. Hold on.
It's me, Donatello.
It's me, Donatello, Purple Ninja Gorian, right? Okay, look. Look, I'm pretty smart. The thing about spells, remember spells?
Where did this voice come from?
I am changing his voice. It doesn't sound like this. Don't worry.
Don't think about spells.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing about the other voice is it sounded way too close to Freddy, so I'm changing it. So here's
What
the thing.
happened to your voice? It changed.
Don't worry about it. So you're thinking too hard about it. Look, I know a thing about spells, and spells, again, words, semantics have meaning, and if you know someone's name, you have a lot of power over someone. You can cause damage to them because you can say their name in a spell, in like a power word kill, in whatever. So like we don't know their full name.
Guys,
I'm a rogue.
I'm going to sneak into the
The
warship.
name of this episode is Guys ...
Guys, I'm going to sneak into the warship. Ask Grom his last name. Say that I am going to betray you guys and bring you in.
Why would you ask for his
What?
last name then? What does that
What
do?
What if you?
Colton's burying his face in his hand.
What if you shout from the outside as if you're a soldier and then ask him the question without him seeing you?
Okay.
Mikey's sitting there spinning his nuts like, we could go down there if you want, dude.
Oh.
Hey, Griuk, was that your name?
Kyuk.
Hey,
Yeah,
Kyuk.
Yeah.
How long do you stick around?
Oh, I need a name, so I'm like stuck outside the lamp.
Wait, this
So
is
if we
goated
never give-
intimidation.
So if we never give you a name,
You're just hanging
What's your
out.
point?
We just have another NPC.
No, please don't do that. I really want. It's actually
Wait,
pretty
let's just
comfortable in there.
never give Aiden a name, and then he has to do this voice forever.
we just intentionally added another person.
You came up with a lamp that never existed and then just spawned it, rubbed it, was like, hey, Aiden, figure this shit out. And now we're here. Yeah.
I like this better.
I also like this better.
So the bad guy, we're gonna get his name, but it might not be right this second. So just
Stick around.
stick around.
Intimidate people for us.
What?
You'll-
What? Like, no one can really see me. Like, that's, again, yeah. Like, I'm
Well, that's
kind-
fine, but hang out.
That's cool. I just like hearing your voice.
Yeah. We'll get back to you on the name,
Okay.
but until then,
Sure.
follow us.
Okay.
Barry, should we tell Donatello and Michelangelo?
Yeah, that's my name.
Kyuk, is that you?
Should we
So many voices.
Should we
right
tell
now.
them, Barry, since they're in allegiance to you, should you tell them to go get his last name, or they should stick with us?
Wait, you be the prisoner.
Wait, Michelangelo, Donatello.
Because this didn't fail for us one time.
Michelangelo.
Yeah.
It's
We're
Ray
gonna turn
Romano.
Aiden
Yeah.
schizophrenic.
Yeah.
I'm going to lose my mind. I'm going to disassociate.
He's gonna have multiple personality disorder. Okay, so
Yeah.
they're looking for me.
Wow.
They're looking for us as a group, but that's my dad down there. They want me, so I need you guys to take me as if you've imprisoned me. And you take me to the warship. I didn't think this through because then they're just gonna fucking murder me. Wait a minute.
They're both looking at you, nodding their head, and then you're like, "Wait, this is a bad."
Where's
line,"
the
and then
bag of
just-
holding?
And then both of them are just like,
Where's the bag of holding?
Okay,
Barry has it.
Michelangelo, Donatello.
How many
get
people
back.
can you fit in a bag of holding?
Okay.
Okay, guys.
No.
Any other plans? Because after speaking that plan out loud, I really didn't like it. So, do we have any other ideas of what we should do? Also, hey, by the way, we're tiptoeing around. My fucking dad and best friend are down there, about to get turned to stone. So,
What's your dad's first and last name?
I'm not down there.
my second best friend?
Oh.
my first.
Okay, I see how it is.
Wichita is like sitting. He kind of chilled out after seeing Kyuk, and he kind of like sheathed his sword. He just takes a seat like on a rock under the ridge. Like, you guys were looking up on this ridge, and then you kind of walk back, and there's like a under part. No one can see you basically. So he's sitting on this like rock, and he's like, okay, look, there's a few things we need to work through here, right? Okay, I've done a fair amount of tactics. I've led armies and stuff, but this is a very rough situation because we don't really have an army. We have whatever the fuck this is.
Goon Squad.
Goon Squad.
Yeah.
Goon Squad.
And we don't really have much leverage.
Class of 748.
Yeah, we have
Hoorah.
you guys, we have me, but then we also have like 2 soldiers that should be on our side, and then we also have like whatever this thing is.
What's your name again?
Kyuk.
Just checking. You still with us?
Yeah, I'm still with you.
Okay, cool.
cool.
Hey, Michelangelo,
what do you guys
Donatello,
wanna
how much do
do?
they trust you guys as soldiers? How
What's
in
your
are-
ranking? What's
how-
your ranking?
Yeah.
Wait, I have disguise. I can make myself look like
I have a disguise.
Raphael.
I also have a
And
disguise.
you can make
kit.
yourself look like Leo.
I think I have something too.
Raphael, Leo,
No, that's just a rash.
prisoner, and rogue. He doesn't do anything.
He
just hides.
sneaks.
Yeah,
He's a rogue.
he's a rogue.
Guys,
What do you have, Josh?
Thoughts?
I can mimic the speech patterns and accent of a creature I hear speak for at least 1 minute. So I go behind the warship, speak like Donatello, say, "Sir, we need your last name for the contract is a contract, and then they will, yeah.
That they'll give us the last name for the contract. Is a contract. Is a contract.
Wichita's like, well, you guys were kind of onto something though, because like, you two could pose.
I call Raphael.
I have an idea.
Okay.
What's your plan?
So me and David, we disguise ourselves as the other 2 Ninja Gorians.
Okay,
We take you.
but like, aren't
Barry.
you like 8 feet tall? So how's that gonna work? Because
Disguise self.
He
makes
has
me
he
shorter.
has the spell disguise self.
Oh, that's very
I have a
different.
disguise kit.
He
So we take Barry and
a
we take
bag of
Wichita.
holding.
No. We take Barry and Wichita as our
Stuff me in a
prisoners.
fucking bag, dude.
We take them as our prisoners. Josh sneaks in
LSR.
and he so at
I don't know who Josh is. Josh
That's
is
my
long
cousin,
lost
my
So-
drow rogue cousin.
oh, I'm sorry, you guys look just alike. It's actually quite
I get that quite often.
Okay,
so
okay.
LSR sneaks into the warship. We somehow distract Gorm. Get him Grom. Listen, I've been going through
That
some
might be
shit.
his last name, Grom Gorm.
I'm Gorm.
You want to try? I mean, you can give me a name,
no.
but if it,
It just
doesn't
kills a
work,
random
We'll get
No,
back
no,
to
no,
you,
no,
Cuke. Don't worry about it.
No. So we go.
hold on. The fact that I'm switching between Wichita and Kyok, and they sound their voice is very similar.
And I just thought, what are we gonna do with Kyok this whole time too? He's just following us in.
Well, no one can see me, so
Oh, okay, that's fine then. So while we get Grom out of the thing, he goes in, tries to find something that might have his name on it.
Well, also Princess Elizabeth's in there, so maybe you can free her.
Yes.
Also a good idea.
And she knows me. She's part of the royal family.
Correct.
She knows you because you're part of class of 748.
Wichita face palms like this is never gonna work.
And then we
are-
killed the basilisk.
All we need is a tooth
Oh yeah.
and a
This is-
book.
This
And a
is
book.
never
No.
gonna work.
My book. No.
I like this idea.
And then we jump the pressure plate.
So, will jump.
Let me get this straight. The plan is Johnny and David.
All right. The
pose-
plan is Johnny will turn into Leonardo. I will turn into Raphael. We sneak in. LSR sneaks in to find a document with his name while saving the princess. And Barry is our prisoner.
And Wichita.
And Wichita.
And Wichita.
and me.
And who are you?
Wichita.
Oh, where's Kyuk?
I'm still here.
Good.
Why do you guys keep checking on me? I'm confused. What you guys look? You've been like holding my. I guess you've had me for a while, but like you just pulled me out. Also, you're very fucked up. You're 1 health, man.
Oh, I'm all right.
Are you sure? Because like, look, you seem pretty cool. You seem pretty cool. Most of the people that use me are like assholes. Are like,
Check this out. And then I find a bunny.
Oh, that reminds me.
Wait,
hold on.
well, hold on.
Wait.
Back the fuck
Hold on,
up.
hold on, hold on.
Back the fuck up.
How do you
What?
find
You
a
find
bunny?
a what down here?
A bunny?
What bunny in a cave? In an underground,
I
underdark
find a
cave?
spider,
A bat. A bat.
a bat,
Sure. Okay.
and I shoot it with spiritual suck.
Okay. First of all, give me a survival check to find an animal to shoot.
Oh, this is the part of D&D.
Oh, now we're rolling dice.
It's a disaster.
Please stop using my accent, mate.
How does hunting work? You roll survival to find something to shoot.
I rolled an 18.
All right. You find one bat. It's flying around above you
Spiritual
currently.
suck.
Are you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, a loud blast of an eldritch blast goes in this cave. So you shoot a bat. Roll. You don't even have to roll. You shoot it. Congratulations. A bat has 2 health. You gain 1 health,
You have
Jesus
to-
Christ.
and all you hear is.
What was that? Echo?
So that
See?
echoes through the cave.
I'm all better.
While he's doing
everyone,
this,
get to the plan.
Everyone around you is like, oh,
hold on. While he's doing this, I want to go use healing word on him.
Oh, see, so it works
that's
more.
fine.
My healing word is David. You're a fucking idiot.
As soon as that happens, though, you hear from down from the village, you hear sergeants being like, "What was that? What was that? Quickly, mobilize a scouting party. Go check that out quickly."
LSR would like to sneak down. I would like to use a stealth check.
Okay.
I would like to run behind a house or something.
You want to go down to the village?
Yes. Guys,
Okay.
trust me.
Okay.
we can still
We
execute
need
the
to
plan.
disguise
Yes, we
right
can
now.
still do
Yeah.
this. Listen. We'll do this.
Wichita. Okay, so give real quick before we start moving. Wichita is like, first of all, it's like, David, what the fuck? Okay, look. Okay, guess we're doing this plan. This plan, like we're gonna be prisoners or whatever. This is the plan we're doing.
By the time he looks over at John, he's already dressed up like
And I look like Raphael.
And then Mikey
he's
and
like
Donnie,
tying his mask on.
Mikey
Yeah.
and Donnie both look and they're just like wide-eyed and they're like, okay.
And then I go, brother, with my fingers like this.
Dude, I'm back.
So I was going to do something, but you're right. If they see that everyone is prisoners, I don't need to. I was going to go down and run behind a house and play my lute and have a little man scream to distract them. But we don't need to do that anymore. So I will just hide. You guys.
Okay, I guess,
have a
I guess,
list
Hey
of
guys, I have an idea when they catch up to us.
I guess bind our wrists.
Shut up, Leo.
I want to like loosely wrap them
It's
so
like
like
they're here.
so like it looks like they're tied up, but
Okay,
like really
so
they can get
can
loose.
you guys give me
I'm angry.
give
And
me
I start
like
punching
a
walls.
sleight of hand check to
Me too?
see how well you can like fakely tie these
Me
ropes?
too?
Yeah.
I'll do it. I'll help tie. You guys are
Yeah,
in
so
need of tying.
yeah. So Elisar can help you.
Good, because I only got to 11.
I rolled the wrong die.
16
20.
or 19.
Dirty.
Okay.
I got
Dirty
a
with a-
24.
Okay.
A total of 54.
Johnny Leo, you're able to like
55.
fakely tie yourself. David Raff, you're having a hard time, and then
I'm not tying
Elisar-
myself.
No, he's tying us. Me and Wichita.
Oh, sorry. Yes, my bad. So you
sitting there
tie
like-
you guys help and tie it. The ties are fake. Yeah, this is like the one action we're doing before like that scouting party is on their way here.
Guys, I'm going to go hide.
Let me do all the talking. David, let
I'm
me
the
do all
leader.
the David, let me do
How do
all
I
the
sound?
talking.
How do I sound? How do I sound? I'm the leader. How do I sound?
Wichita looks to you
So
very
good.
like we are fucked.
I look at Wichita and I'm like, we don't look like we've been in prison hard enough. And then I
You
smash him in the
Hey.
forehead with my wrist.
Oh,
Listen,
I
listen,
say,
listen.
good point. I pick up dirt and I throw it at both of them.
Listen, if this goes south with the scouting party, your bindings are loose enough. Get out of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
course.
know.
Prepare to fight.
We were here when you tied them.
I'm just making sure we're all on the same page.
Oh, also, and then Wichita's gonna punch the shit out of you.
Nice.
Do it.
Ooh.
Wait, don't they already have blood on them? Because I like bled everywhere.
And we just were in a fight with the
And
other
we were
Ninja
just in a
Turtles.
fight.
Well, too late. I
But also, he
already
bopped him in the head. I would hit
already
him back
bopped him.
too.
He hits you. It doesn't damage you, but he bruises your eye. It looks like you're hurt.
nice.
There we go.
Now I look cool.
He's like,
Yeah. Thanks, asshole. All right, so this is all happening. Elisar, give me a stealth check to hide. Where are you hiding?
Can you explain the layout?
Yeah,
a
so
little?
right now, so you guys are on. I'm going to use some cardinal directions. So south of the village,
Are you
the village is
stopping at
like.
that?
Let's imagine the village is the center here, right? South of the village is the path that leads to the demon castle. You guys were on a ridge that was off this path, a little bit off of it, and like south,
Looking down.
Yes, southeast
Okay.
of the village, looking down on it, right? The prison like insect cages in the walls, that's on the very east side of the village. The very west is going to be where like Gorlac's house is. There's like a few like other huts and houses that kind of are around the circle of this village. In the center there is like a little like wooden square that the orcs have made, and this is where people are being turned to stone, and where Gorlac is currently being held as well. And then there is a path where you guys came down into the village way long ago when
When they knocked us out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Went to the path to the surface is north of the north end.
So you said there's houses like.
Yeah, there's houses
that.
lining all
Okay,
the sides,
okay.
but right now you guys are still on this off path, like
Okay.
up top, up here, southeast of the village.
Just like in Dune, and I know that it's not sand,
Okay.
it's rocks and stuff. I
Uh-huh.
would like to expertly like slide down and like run and slide under rocks and
Uh-huh,
like,
uh-huh.
hide behind rocks
Uh-huh.
until I make it to the first corner house.
Give me okay, there's gonna be a couple checks. Then. First, give me
Why'd
a
you make it so
stealth-
hard for yourself?
It's fine.
That's the only way to get there.
Well, he's not taking the easy route down, the safe
Yeah.
route. He's taking the fast route down. So first, give me a stealth check.
boy. Oh no.
15.
Okay, we'll deal with that. Now give me an acrobatics check to see if you don't eat shit on the way down.
27.
Okay, that's way
Oh.
better.
Damn.
So
I'm front
we're gonna
flipping
just
that bitch.
see how well this scouting party hears you.
Can we help?
No, you can't.
Can we like
You-
distract or
while
something?
your guys are getting ready with
That's
this
what-
disguise,
Make more
this is
noise,
what
make
he's
more
doing.
noise.
That's
Don't
what I
you-
thought. I was.
By
but
the
he
way,
said
Josh, don't you still have inspiration from last? Did you get one last
I
time?
didn't give him to him.
Oh, it was just me.
He
just
doesn't
you
fuck with
and-
us like he
I
fucks
got
with
one.
you.
You
was
and then
very-
Halen for jerking off. Yeah, that's it.
I was just double checking. I didn't know. I knew somebody else.
These
did.
guys rolled a 9 on their perception. They don't hear you. So you were able to stealthily kind of take the fast route down, past the ridge. You go just direct path to the village. So you from this ridge up here, you slide down the rocks and stuff quietly with your acrobatics of 27. You easily get down, and you are now up against one of the orc huts, again around that southeast side of the village. So you're down there. Okay, you go down. You guys got ready with your disguise and stuff. Wichita hears that they're coming. He's like, here we go. So eventually, a scouting party of 4, it's gonna be very similar to the one they're very regimented people, so this makes sense. A scouting party of 4 grunt soldiers run up to you, as well as one of like a Gorian like sergeant again. They have platoons and stuff. But this scouting party runs up and they see the ninja Gorians. And they see that they've a bound Wichita and a bound Barry, who they have actually been looking for. So all the soldiers, when they see you guys, are like, hold, everyone, drop your weapons. And the sergeant's like, hold on. And he looks and he sees like, oh, the ninja Gorians. We heard that you guys were down here. And it seems you guys caught the half-breed. Fantastic.
That's what we do. Where's our pizza?
Yeah. Roll deception.
Just keep your dice out, buddy.
Yeah, why you
Why'd you put them away?
I got 22.
I got a 19.
Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah, so seems good to them. They're like, great work. Leo, you're the leader of the Ninja Gorians, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of an honor to meet you guys, honestly.
You want an autograph?
He wishes.
He pulls out his short sword and kneels and holds it up to you. He's like, please, it'd be my honor.
I pull out like a hammer and a chisel and I kind of engrave it.
Casually.
He's done this many times.
Yeah. So Mikey,
down to science.
Mikey Sayre's like, yeah, dudes, we caught these guys pretty easily. It was super radical and cowabunga and stuff.
no casualties at all.
It's gotta be so hard for him to say that after watching.
His tears slowly
he's
come out of
saying
his
all
eye.
that, and Donnie's like, yeah, it was real good.
Would have sucked if I died, huh?
Oh God.
You're gonna roll sanity or
What's
deception?
wrong with you, bro?
Deception, maybe with disadvantage. No, regular, but 1 for each. Oh no. Okay. Okay, and then the guy's gonna roll insight. Okay.
Yes. Never punished.
Seems
Never punished.
well. So Mikey,
God damn it.
the Donnie is pretty obviously shaken, and what you said, he's like, and then like a tear starts kind of forming on his eye, and then the sergeant looks to Donnie's like, Ninja Gorian Donatello, what's wrong? And then
I want to step in and be like,
okay,
we saw some shit. It kind of fucked him up. Just give him a little bit.
oh
Yeah,
well,
just disregard it for now.
that's absolutely fine. I mean, I'm sure it was no small feat to catch the son of the Orc war chief, the half-breed himself, as well as, is that? Oh, we've heard pray tell of this man as well. This is Wichita Sings, one of Crenbridge's generals.
That he is.
How did you capture these 2 warriors?
Well, he's not as slick as his nephew, but
Wichita rolls his eyes.
we had to do some fighting. That's what that big boom you heard was. We were trying to catch the rest of them, but they got away.
We did hear the rumblings from afar. We assumed the demons were giving you trouble.
No.
I've kind of fallen into the Oblivion Guard voice a
Yeah.
bit. I didn't mean to. Good people of the
Good
arena.
people of the arena.
Victor goes to the blue team. Warrior from the blue team. Okay. He's like, well, fantastic. We should report to.
Dude,
Pick up your dice, bro.
First you didn't want him to put him away, and now you want him out. Now
Ian's
you want
silly
him
today,
away.
dude. I love it. Ian's over here fucking levitating tables and shit.
He's dropped his phone trying to pick up the dice.
It's been 47
good.
minutes. We're not even in the village.
Sounds
my
just
fault.
like us.
My fault. As
No,
per
it
usual.
actually
All right,
kind of
guys.
led to a plan that, I mean, we'll see.
So
but
the sergeant puts his short sword away and is like, well, fair Ninja Gorians, please, we must take these prisoners down to the village. We must report to Lieutenant Grom.
We'll take care of it. Don't worry. You keep looking and
Are
see
you
if maybe
sure?
you can
Maybe
see.
some more reinforcements will...
Go look over the hill. Double check. See if maybe they're hiding out. The rest of them.
The rest of... Oh, yes, the rest of this
Yeah,
half-breed's
yeah.
party. Roll persuasion.
Oh, thank you.
To beat a 12.
I definitely beat a 12.
Okay,
I
great.
had a 7 plus a 7.
It's
14.
pretty... with past most of the lies and stuff already, he's pretty starstruck by the Ninja Gorians. And he's like, oh, absolutely, we'll go find the rest of the party. That sounds fantastic.
Does
okay.
he? Wait, I'm sorry. Does he read the inscription I put?
Before he put the short sword away, he did look at it.
It says FBGB and then Leo.
Okay.
It says fuck bitches get money. FPGM. Fuck bitches get money.
What an insane thing for a Ninja Gorian to put on.
He's
a
rad.
sword. Shit. He
Cowabunga.
respects you even more. Okay. He's like, absolutely. We'll go find the rest of this half-breed's party.
You
And
won't find shit.
Oh, yeah? You think so?
You're a weak soldier.
Oh, is that what you think?
You're
I'll get him.
lower-
I'll get him.
Shut up, scum.
I like pull like a tuft of his hair out of his head.
Me?
It's like,
Yeah.
that hurt, didn't
Ah!
it? Didn't it?
You're a weak soldier. I bet you don't even know your general's last name.
I smack Barry. I say, "Stop taunting him!" And I like try not to laugh or looking at him like. And I slap him really hard.
Your
All right, so we're gonna get
interrogation
moving
methods
here.
are quite interesting, Ninja Gorians.
That's what makes us an elite team.
Very well. He motions for the rest of his scouting party to go further toward the demon castle. We'll keep a lookout for the rest of that party.
You're just gonna let him talk to you like that?
Oh, you have a good point. He draws his short sword, and he's gonna be like, "I should take one of these half-breeds' hands for that."
Huh. Must have offended you. Clearly, you're low ranking, huh? Just jump into
He's
violence.
gonna give you a slash. He's gonna try and slash you because Ian.
Can I
loves
catch
taunting.
it?
that would no.
Do not.
You have 1 HP.
Oh,
No,
true.
he is.
Also,
he has
you do
9
realize
HP
that
now.
your illusion is like way smaller than you.
Oh, true.
So you have to make sure you're not
I
like
step away.
going outside.
You're like, go ahead, fuck him up.
Go ahead, 1 slash on the house.
He's gonna try and hit you, Barry. You're bound. He has advantage.
Can I try to intercept it?
Yeah, he rolls like a. Hold on. This guy rolls.
Wait, he has a really high AC too.
Yeah, he rolls a 20 though, so he does hit
Fuck,
you.
I have a 19.
How
That's
does-
so annoying.
I know. I'm sorry. How do you intercept it?
I was gonna stick my sword out and kind of like block it.
Give me I don't. Fucking give me an opposed attack roll. I guess you have to beat a 20 if you can do it.
I don't beat it.
All right. Well,
I missed it by 1.
Barry, you take 9 points of damage as he slashes into your wrist. He doesn't cut your hand off or anything crazy.
Ooh, chicken wing.
But he saw that you kind of like threw your sword out. And he's like, ha ha! Take that, you fucking half breed. And then he's like, what? Why'd you draw your sword?
We
there?"
need him in one piece.
Oh, very fair, very fair.
I'm gonna ask you to not do that again, though.
You know, I'm
Or
very
the Ninja Gorians will have your head.
very well. Well, I should probably catch up with my scouting party since I sent them ahead. So
Yes.
very well. Good luck, fair Ninja Gorians.
It was nice to meet you.
He runs away.
Still don't know his last name.
He runs away. Damn it! Do you guys go down? What do you do?
All right, we start hustling down.
Great. You guys start going to the village. You guys are still acting as if you're bound and stuff. And the rest of the whole Ninja Gorian party is there. Okay. Elisar, while all that conversation was going on, you had, at the beginning of that, before they got up there, slid down to the village. You are now currently up against one of the orc huts. What do you do?
I would like to sneak closer to the warship.
Okay. Give me another stealth check.
I think I would just, go behind houses.
Yeah.
is what I would
Yeah.
do.
You're for this one, you're going to have to be a 12.
28.
Great, that's a lot. Easily. People are pretty distracted with all the like stone executions and like other shit that's going on. Guards are a little bit on alert because of the fucking huge ass shot that went off at the ledge. But you're able to pretty easily sneak over to the orc longship house, Gorlac's house, where Grom and Princess Elizabeth are currently where they currently are.
Is it Grom,
So Grom.
Gorlac,
So
Codrum, and Elizabeth?
Grom and Princess Elizabeth are currently the two people that are in the orc longship house.
Okay.
Gorlac is in the center of town still. He's still being held there, forced to watch all of his men being turned to stone. And that Codrum is still in the cages on the east side of town.
So now that I'm at the longship,
Yes, you
I
made it
would
to the
like
longship.
to maybe look for like an opening or window to just peek in and
There are windows.
take
yeah.
a look.
Yeah, so you're able to
Okay.
peek in. So
Okay.
they are windowed though. You're able to get to like it again. It's like a long ship. So there's these like circle windows that you would see on like a pirate ship or something.
Those are called port windows.
Port windows, thank you. You see a port window. You're able to kind of stick your head over it. It's a pane of glass. You can't hear what's going on inside, but what you do see is Princess Elizabeth is currently tied to a post, one of the supporting beams of the house. Her hands are just wrapped and bound around it.
That's called a
Um,
mast.
Okay. A
Sorry.
mast. Fucking hit me with nautical shit.
And this is called wood.
And you can see that Grom. This is the best way I can describe it. Do you know how, like, in Star Wars Episode 3, when they, like, communicate with each other, it's like they're holding, like, a holodisc hologram, and they, like, a hologram of the person is in front of them? What you see is Grom is holding a stone, an arcane stone, and kind of, like, mystically projected on his hand. You can see that there are 4 other people in this, like, circle being projected on his hand, basically. And you can see that he's talking to this group of people. That's what you see. Can't hear what they're saying. What do you do?
I think I'm gonna just wait a little until they come closer. I don't want to just.
Okay.
Or unless I might try to sneak in a little bit while he's on the phone.
Sure. Why? While he's on the phone. Why don't you give me a perception check?
18.
You're able to find that Gorlac's warship has, like, what's that thing called under houses?
Oh, the poop deck.
A
basement.
A basement?
Oh, like the lower level of a ship?
The hole?
The dungeon?
I'm trying to talk about, like, a raised house, and it has, like, a porch has, like, an under.
And then in
like
scary
on
movies, the people, like,
stilts?
crawl under it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But, like,
Yeah.
okay, so yes, there's a lower deck of the house. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be a warship that's turned upside down, but basically, like, the deck is of this ship, which is on facing the floor.
So if I crawl under, maybe I can hear a little more.
And you can kind of ascertain that there is, like, maybe you can get
hatch.
under there. You can get under there. Yeah, there's maybe a way in.
Okay.
Do you crawl under?
Yes, I want to crawl under.
I'm gonna need you to give me one more stealth check.
They hear a creak. Okay. 30.
Okay. Yeah, that's totally fine. You're easily sneak under the house, and you're able to hear some muffled talking, but you can't really ascertain what that is just yet. What do you want to try and do? You do see that
If I find
there
a
is a hatch.
Okay.
There are 2 things you see. You see that there's a hatch that leads straight up to the room that Grom and Princess Elizabeth are in, but you also see that there is a hole lit up on the far side of this house. Like, you can see light pouring down from a circle on the other side of the house.
I'll crawl over there and just look up.
Okay, you crawl over there. As you're crawling over there,
What?
I don't think he's realized it.
Oh!
You crawl over and you wade in orc shit. You just completely crawl through orc shit.
Bloody hell.
But now you're
on the poop
now
deck.
you're below the toilet.
I'd like to crawl up.
Okay. You crawl out. I'm not gonna make you roll again. You rolled enough stealth. You crawl out through the toilet. You're in, like, the Gorlac's bathroom. And it's just one walled off room. And you can tell when you look through the window that there's one door in the corner, and this just leads to the other room.
Okay.
However, you do smell like shit now. So that's super fun.
Okay. I would like to look. So there's a room, and then there's the little bathroom, right? And then the door leads to where
To the
Grom
main
is.
yeah.
Okay. So in that room, I would like to find cover in that room.
You wanna peek through the door.
Yeah, and, like, look and see if there's cover in that room. Like under a
I'll let you
bed or...
peek through. Give me a perception check.
Okay. 15.
Okay. He's not doing too bad so far.
He's on the move.
Yeah. You can see that there's some, like, barrels of ale that have been set up in the corner. Gorlac has a little, like, kitchen bar setup going on. You can also see that there are chairs set up around the campfire. There are more masts. There's another mast you could try and hide behind.
It's a mast.
There's, like, the mast where Princess Elizabeth is. You're on the side where she is being held. And there's also a second mast, like, another supporting beam next to it, basically. So it's, like, 2 masts and then fire pit, 2 masts on the other side.
I think I would like to hide behind the mast closest to the door,
Okay.
and then I think I'm going to pause there.
I need you to give me a stealth check with disadvantage because you waded through shit.
You've got this, brother.
Guys, don't fail me now. I got a nat 20 on the other one.
Oh,
What is this, stealth?
Yeah.
15.
Okay.
No. Grom. Smells like shit.
commercial break.
Okay. You're entering through the bathroom door. You're trying to sneak into the room.
The poop hole.
You can hear as you're
But I
walking-
wipe off my shoes with my hands. So
Cool,
there's
great,
no
bro.
poop
You
food.
wait. Your entire body's covered in
Yeah,
shit.
but no, but I just don't want to leave footprints. I don't want to leave footprints.
Oh yeah, I don't think that's gonna matter.
You kind of stinky.
You kind of stink.
As you
the rest
push,
of the poop on you is gonna still leave it.
yeah, as you crawl across the floor.
But don't worry, your shoes don't have any on them.
you open the door and you start making your way to the mast. You're stealthing ahead. You can hear that Grom is talking to a group of, again, it was 4 people. And I'll even let you see this with your perception check. You see that one of them is actually the hooded dark figure from Elantra that was at the tree. You see that?
The little fucker.
The one that the falling.
That got the cube or was
You
going for the
see
cube.
2 figures you haven't seen before. You see a man who is shrouded in a cloak as well. He seems to be set in fine clothing as well. He has one sword on his hip, and you see another man who is dressed in noble clothes and seems to have an air of authority, a little bit of charm to him. And you also see General Gareth in this hologram meetup, basically. And you see that Grom is talking to the group, and he says, well, we've tracked down the party, the class of 748, down to the Underdark, deep under the mountains. So far, we've been able to subdue the Orc village, but we're on the lookout for the rest of that party, that Officers Academy class. They seem important to His Highness, you said, Lord Gareth. General Gareth says, His Highness, King Arden has been quite a handful. I will admit he's been pretty hard to break, but getting that Officers Academy class would really speed up this process. Also, where is the heir? Have any of you seen the heir? Where is Henry Austerus? You hear murmurs from all of them. The hooded dark figure you can assume is like a sneaky rogue guy. He's like, there's still been no word from Elantra. Nothing in Elantra. You hear the other two's like, there's been no word over here in the desert. And the final man, the warlock type man, is like, nothing has gone through the gates yet, so no word either. General Gareth's like, fucking damn it. Look, we need to find this Officers Academy. They seem greatly important to His Highness. And besides the point. Find them immediately. All of them say it will be done, it will be done. And Grom is like, I return with better news, Lord Gareth. This and he kind of like stops for a second.
I taste. Is that shit?
He stops for a second and he literally goes, and he just, as you're crawling slowly on the ground, his head snaps to you, Elisar, and Princess Elizabeth sees you as well, and he's like,
Wait, but he sees me. I thought there was another door.
no, I told you it's a whole room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said there's just a wall dividing.
Princess Elizabeth sees that you were spotted, and she's like, no, you gotta get out, you gotta get out. Grom looks to you, your eyes lock, you're just stunned, and Grom looks to the hologram and says, I'll summon you guys back. He like shuts the hologram off and he just stares at you. Okay. All right. So
Oh no.
that's a cliffhanger.
That's a shitty
That's not the end, though.
situation.
Okay.
I was gonna say a pun when it cuts back.
So while all that's happening with Elisar, back at the party, you guys had successfully navigated the scouting party that was sent out to you. You guys make your way down to the Orc village. So currently the quote-unquote ninja Gorians are leading the bound Wichita and the bound Barry to the Orc village. And also Keelk is there as well for some reason. And you guys walk into the village. You see that some sergeants, the sergeants that are holding Gorlac, there's a group of 3 of them. Each of them have their own basilisks. They have 3 basilisks. Yeah, they're they're speeding up this process. 3 Gorian sergeants with 3 basilisks. One of them hands his basilisk to one of the other 2, and both of them are holding Gorlac. The 2 that don't come over to you are holding Gorlac to make him see his soldiers being turned to stone. But one of the sergeants come over, and it's gonna be like Oblivion, so they're gonna have the same voice. It's gonna be super funny, and he's gonna be like, fair ninja Gorians, I see that you've returned from your plight at the demon castle.
Yeah, we did. And we got a couple people.
Yeah.
Sorry. Not to break the immersion, but we were like trying to see if Ian was engaged in the scene, and he's playing with his water bottle.
He's doing all the talking anyways.
Do some talking.
All right. Very good. And I see you caught that little half-breed. And Gorlac, when he hears that, he whips his head around and he sees you, Barry. And he's like,
I wanna
and he starts freaking out. He's trying to break free.
wink at Gorlac.
That's what I was gonna do.
Okay, you both wink.
We
at
both wink at him.
You both wink at Gorlac. Give me a stealth. What would this be?
I cough really loud when they do this.
Because winks are.
I think stealth is fair to hide this.
Can I cough to help, like really
Sure,
loud?
you can. How? Yeah, okay.
That hurt, bruh.
11.
You guys can have advantage because of that loud cough.
Yes. Good advantage. Good advantage.
I got a dirty 20.
11.
11.
You said stealth, right? I mean, either
Yeah.
way. Okay.
So,
That was with advantage?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
okay, so you, Leo, Johnny, you're able to hide your wink, but Barry, you kind of give like a very obvious, like big exaggerate, like ding, ding. Yeah, and then
smile.
and the
What did I just say?
His teeth smile.
His teeth shine.
the
is what I meant to
sergeant
say.
looks to you, Barry's like, what was that for?
I mean, me and my dad are on death's door.
There's something in his eye. It was pain. I smacked the shit out of him.
You know what? That's fine.
That's perfect.
You
I
get-
think he deserves
you get
an
inspiration.
Yay!
That's really
That's
good.
my first inspiration ever.
Yeah.
Let's not be rolling
to
to get a joke.
That's. I'm not gonna lie. That's pretty good. There's something in his eye. It's pain.
It was pain.
That's pretty good. The sergeant's like, oh, a fantastic joke, Ninja Gorian, Raphael. Fantastic. Well, what should we do? Maybe I should talk to Lord Grom and see what we should do with the half-breed. I believe we were told to stick him with his father and make him watch all of his friends get turned to stone.
Grom actually sent me a message on our way back down, and he said we should get his father and the half breed and take him to him.
Roll deception.
Oh hell yeah! I got an 18 plus 7.
I'm not even. Yeah. That's totally believable. So,
Goated.
so the sergeant says. The sergeant says, "Oh, very good. That's a fantastic thing that you just told me. So you can go to Grom himself. He's in the longship. Barry, roll perception. It's not very hard, bro. It's like a 10.
Unless I've got a 8 perception, I didn't fucking beat
You
it.
roll a
Can
2?
I?
You need a new die,
You're
was gonna say-
recovering from being slapped. What's our
Yeah, I have a 0 for perception as
what
well.
passive perceptions do we have?
My passive
Why
perception
did I
is
ask for
13.
this? This is stupid. I'm just gonna tell you. You guys can notice that as you said this to the sergeant, the line of orc warriors, they've gotten through, as all this has been going on, about half of the orc warriors now. So there's still half of the rest of the orc warriors that need to be turned to stone. And you can see like it's literally like an assembly line. They're literally pulling warriors from the cages and they stick them in line, and they're just like forced to go down this like death march basically. And then they're sat in front of the 2 sergeants in the center square, turned to stone, and then like a group of 4 soldiers take each statue and just keep piling them on the sides of the village basically. They're creating a terrible tapestry of just stone villagers, and you see that half of the warriors are left now. So you guys might need to pick it up a little bit in terms of, say, if you want to get to Gorlac, but yeah.
Before we walk away,
And also remember, Codrum's in the cages still.
before we walk away with Gorlac and Barry to go to
Mm-hmm.
the main thing, I want to be like, hey, by the way, you may want to hold off a minute on the rest of these guys. I don't know if he still wants him to witness all of his guys getting put to stone. So let me take him over there, and I'll come back and let you know what he wants to do.
You're telling them that like Grom doesn't. Oh,
I don't know if Grom wants him to watch
Like Grom wants to
Continue.
witness the.
No, Grom wants Gorlac to continue to witness.
Oh, yeah,
Watch
yeah.
his people die.
Yeah,
roll
because
deception
initially you said he wanted Gorlac to
watch all of them die.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Roll deception. You have to be like an 18.
I beat an 18 on the fucking roll.
All right, you beat an 18 deception.
20?
No, I got an 18.
Oh.
So
plus inside, or plus whatever it was.
Lieutenant Grom told you that we should stop turning the warriors to stone.
No. I want to make sure with him before, because, he said he wanted Gorlac to watch them all, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so if I'm taking him away for a minute, you know what I'm saying?
Can't watch, you dumbass.
He can't watch if he's not here.
You make a good point. Yes, I see. Yes, he did want to witness the rest.
I don't know for sure if he wants you to keep it going,
You
but
make a good point. We
I will
don't
go
want to
double-check.
anger Grom. He's a very dangerous man when he's angry.
Yeah.
I go out loud. I scoff.
We'll take him down.
Silence, half-breed, and he slaps
Fucking
you
pit.
again.
There's something in his eye.
You get slapped again.
Pitiful.
It doesn't hurt. You have high AC, but you get slapped again.
Pitiful soldier. Probably don't even know Grom's last name.
We don't.
Yeah.
None of us do.
Yeah, because you're that low in the rankings.
No, like
Well, I mean, I do. But
All right, this guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
You don't
This
know.
half-breed might be not as dangerous as we
Wait,
thought.
you don't know Grom's last name?
The Ninja Gorians know his last name?
Yeah.
Mikey and Donnie look to both of you and they're shaking their head no.
Well, we're the leaders, so we know it.
We're the leaders?
More like I'm the leader.
We're the leaders of the Ninja Gorians.
Who's we?
Me and Raph here.
More like I'm the leader. Because I'm the leader.
Because I lead. Oh, you guys are fucked. Well, I fucked us.
Well, spirit suck. Here we go.
This guard heard you say, me and Raph are the leaders of the Ninja Gorians. And he's like, oh, yes, of course. How could, yes. Very true. Very true. Now,
Do I need to kill you?
I don't like this reaction at all.
I don't like this one bit. I'm sorry.
How many people are in this room?
we're not in a room. We're in a village. We're in a big open village.
We're in like
technically we're underground, so
we're
it's
kind of
a
like
room.
in the center.
You're in the town square.
Currently,
Understand.
that you guys have to deal with right now, the scouting party was sent out. A lot of soldiers are actually out looking for you guys. Left in the square is going to be the 3 basilisks. There's going to be 3 sergeants. And then there's a fair amount of guards. There's a group of 4 guards that were carrying the stones, the stone statues, like I was saying. And then there's going to be another group of 4 guards that are watching the cages. The Sergeant Ninja Gorian looks to you, Johnny Leo, and he says, well, very good. So
Wait,
you...
he's the sergeant of the Ninja Gorians? We're the Ninja
No,
Gorians.
the sergeant looks at you.
Oh, the Ninja Gorians.
Johnny-
Gotcha, okay.
Johnny Leo, and he says, so you need Gorlac, yes?
Yes.
Very well. And so he grabs Gorlac and he takes him. He says, all right, come with me. You're going to witness something pretty fucked up for you. And he drags him across and he throws him at your guys' feet. I'm going to see if Gorlac saw your wing. Wait, he saw your wing.
saw
for
my
sure. He
wing.
saw Johnny's for sure. So he's like, he's gagged. And he's like, he's acting pretty well. Deception, that's a thing we can roll. He's acting averagely. He's like,
Johnny.
So he's laying at your feet currently, to the Ninja Gorians and Barry and Wichita is there as well. Yeah, what do you guys do?
I cast friends,
Okay,
and then I look at the one that was being sus.
okay.
I say,
Sussy Baka.
listen, pal.
What's friends? Can you read friends to me?
Friends, for the duration, you have advantage on all charisma checks directed at one creature of your choice that isn't hostile towards you. When the spell ends, the creature realizes that you use magic to influence its mood and becomes hostile towards you. A creature prone to violence might attack you. Another creature might seek retribution in other ways at the DM's discretion.
How long does the spell last on the fucking person?
Up to a minute
This is a cantrip, right?
Mhm.
Okay. You cast it.
on the dude.
Mm-hmm. Can you give me an Arcana check?
Can I just
Actually, can you give me? I'll let you choose. Arcana or Insight.
Stop jerking off and just roll.
I'll choose insight? What the fuck?
Then do Insight.
That's not good. What is that? A 9 plus 6, 15?
The 15. Okay, yeah. You casted your spell. It looks like it worked. And he's like, you cast your spell, and what do you say to him?
We're pals, right? And I look
so
at him.
intimidating.
we cool? Yeah, we cool.
Yeah, we cool.
You as David Raff are asking this?
Yeah, as Raph.
He's like, fair Ninja Gorian, you would be pals with me?
You wouldn't do something to fuck with us, would you?
No, I would never. I love the Ninja Gorians. I've been watching your exploits for so long. I've been hearing of your exploits through the grapevine for so long. You're infamous among Goria.
Wait, why did I roll?
I asked you the roll. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay.
But then what did my spell do? Nothing?
You don't
made
know,
you
dude.
friends.
Just keep going.
Don't I get advantage?
No.
That's what it said.
Keep
You're
going.
not,
Ian.
you're
No,
not doing
on-
another check yet.
On
Also, you
next
didn't.
rolls.
You didn't do a charisma thing. You just did insight. You wouldn't have
Intimidation's
advantage on that.
charisma.
You didn't intimidate. You rolled insight.
Because you told me to roll insight.
Yes. So are you trying to
Is it?
intimidate?
That's the whole point.
Okay, roll.
What? I'm so confused.
You never said I'm trying to intimidate.
Yeah,
Do I
You're
need to-
casting
do I
friends.
need to
Why are
do
you
that?
trying
You were
to?
casting friends.
Casting friends.
Yeah, you
You're
just
not
said
intimidating him.
Yeah, you just said I
Do I
cast
need
friends.
to say that?
You don't have advantage.
What?
You don't. You don't have advantage.
So is he recasting for what's he rolling for now?
He's rolling for
I
intimidation.
agree. I'm confused.
Okay, you rolled for insight for something. I don't need to tell you everything. It's fine.
Yes, I understand that.
You rolled intimidation.
Okay.
Okay, what did you get?
17.
Okay, that's a number. I'm okay with that.
Then why did I cast this spell?
Don't worry about
Hold
it.
on.
I'm
Okay.
confused.
So with that happening, no, don't say anything.
all right, good.
So with
All right.
that happening, he says so you're trying to intimidate him, and he's like, yeah, we're totally pals. Yeah, absolutely. Everything's fine here. Just just take him. It's fine. Everything's okay. I don't want to be on your bad graces, fair ninja Gorian. And I don't want to anger Grom either. I'm kind of balancing, it's like balancing two managers right now.
Grom who?
I want to like wrap around his mouth. Like put a
I'm bound.
On who's, on
Me.
Barry?
On Barry.
Yeah.
Okay, you do that.
so he can stop asking that. Because he's fucking us
gag
right now by
Barry.
doing
I
that.
already fucked it. We got a bad roll. I saw the look.
All right,
so
we're on our
at
way.
this point, I'm just digging a
You
grave,
guys,
dude.
do you guys need any water or anything when I come back?
No, just please find out about what Grom wants to do with Gorlac.
All right, cool. I'll
with
be right
this
back.
with this war chief.
I'll go drop him off and I'll come right
All
back.
right, so who's going with Johnny?
All of us.
Okay, everyone's
No,
going.
I'm going to sit here and watch these motherfuckers.
You want to stay here? You can.
These motherfuckers.
Okay.
I
Kilk
sit-
is still with you.
I sit in the corner, like on a little stool, and I just look at them.
Okay, so you do that. Wichita and Barry, you're being dragged along with Gorlac now. All the Ninja Gorians are going to the Viking longship.
Wait, how? I'm not in a room, am I?
No,
No,
we're all
you're
outside.
No, we're
Okay,
in
I
the
follow.
town.
You do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. You go with them. So all the Ninja Gorians, as well as Barry, Wichita, and now Gorlac, who you've convinced to drag away, you're going to the longship. Okay. You get to the door of the longship. What do you guys do?
Knock 3 times.
Fantastic.
No, I'm just kidding. I just felt like being very hyper specific.
Then we knock 3 times again.
So I kind of want to like quietly talk with the group here. I said, all right, guys, this is as far as my plan got. What do we think we should do here?
As you guys are discussing what to do,
For message, I don't have to see him, right? To be able to see
Who?
somebody.
pull up message.
I
Sorry,
think you
buddy.
do.
You definitely do. Though.
I don't have anything written.
Point a
Look
finger
through
towards
the
a creature
crack
within
of
range
the-
and just
peek.
Yeah, you have to point at them.
Oh, okay. Shit. All right.
Guys, please don't. let
Can
me
I
die.
do a? Would you say perception or not insight? Probably perception then.
For what? What are you trying to do?
I want to try to look through a crack in the door and see if I can see Josh in there or Elisar in there.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
That is. We said perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
So 9 plus 7.
Okay. With the 16,
I'm fucking killing it on
With the
dice rolls
16,
today.
Yeah.
you see through the crack in the door. You look through the crack in the door, right? Now we cut back to Elisar.
It's one of those fun where like.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the
Pulls
transition.
you
Yes,
through
the
door and then
transition.
does the
The
spin.
transition is you looking through the crack in the door, and the
So
camera
sick.
pushes through the crack in the door and transitions back into Elisar's scene. Okay, Elisar, Grom, giant, beefy, barbarian,
So we can all
thick
hear this
man.
now. We can all hear
Yes,
it.
everyone can hear this. You see, he locks eyes with you, and he sees that you're just like, you're covered in shit laying on the floor. And you can see that his great axe is up against the campfire over here. And he looks to you and he's like, well, you're really just making my job quite easy.
I'm in some deep shit, aren't I?
Oh, very much so. Yeah. Where's the rest of your funny little band?
You know, it's just me left.
Roll deception.
14.
I have stats to roll for. With his 19, he very clearly, with his inside of 19, very clearly knows you're lying. And he says, he comes over to you. He's going to try and pick you up off the floor.
Gross.
Roll an opposed athletics check. This is pretty easy for him, but. What'd you get?
Acrobatics or athletics?
Athletics.
Acrobatics or athletics?
11.
Okay, with his 22, he runs over and just grabs you by the neck and just
22
lifts you up. And he says, I don't have time for games right now. for whatever the fuck you're doing, okay? Where, and he tightens his grip around your neck, where is the rest of your merry little band?
Well, do you have time for a little bit of music?
You pull out your guitar thing?
Yes.
Okay, hold on.
All right, Aiden, do the screaming man. Water.
I don't know where this is gonna.
Both of you just spawned items this session, but I'm with
I
it.
like it. I like it. It's fully
fun.
changed the entirety of how we played it.
You pull out your little lute. You play a ding, 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 and then a guy, a little small like demon dude, just spawns next to you. He goes,
Oh my god.
and
That's
Grom is like,
bad.
what? What is this? What? Hold on. Oh, he's gonna. I don't even know how you.
And while he's
He's
just
tightening his grips, like, shut that off! Shut that
I
off now!
I can't.
Shut that off! Shut that off! Okay, so as that you guys see that's going on, what do you guys do?
I want to kick down the door.
Okay.
Ninja
And be
Gorian
like-
microwave.
What?
Double fireball plus silence.
No.
Ninja
No, not on me, though.
Ninja Gorian microwave.
It's okay,
So-
I'll just cast it in the corner.
No,
so
no,
it
no,
just
no.
hits him.
The most insane.
So listen, I just secretly texted the other two people in my group.
Oh.
Message?
Not Aiden.
Using message.
I messaged.
Gorlac's still on the floor while you're about to run in. What do you do? Like he's there. What do you do with him?
I just put him in the corner.
Okay.
No,
you
I want
Um,
to take his bindings off,
Okay.
and then I want to just tell him, all right, just follow our lead.
Okay. You take Gorlac and you kind of unbind him, and you tell him to.
Just follow our lead.
Okay. And he kind of like looks to you, Johnny Leo, and he just gives you like a slow nod.
I want to kick down the door. And be like, we heard the screaming, and then I want to cast silence on the room.
There's so much going on. This is
I'm
shit.
about to microwave this shit. I can't lie.
I'm gonna run down the
princess
shithole.
is in there too.
Yeah.
And Cotty.
Where?
No, Cotty's
Okay.
in the cage. Cotty's in the cage.
Cotty's in the cage with the
Where do
princess,
you
isn't it?
cast the silence?
In the room. How big is the room?
It's big, so I'm gonna say the silence can cover one half of the house. So you probably want to cast it on the side where Grom and everyone else is,
Yes.
right? Okay. You run in, cast silence. Does that break your? Are you disguised physically?
I'm in a disguise kit.
Okay,
yeah.
so you know nothing breaks for you. So you run in, cast silence. So Grom was like, "Shut that off! Shut that off right now!"
Got it.
And then you cast silence, and the little guy's. So now silence is off. There's just a screaming dude in the corner, small little imp man. Grom is like, sucks for audio, but Grom is. You see his mouthing still to shut it off, and then the silence is hit him, and you are also in the silence, Elisar. Princess Elizabeth, the mask is just outside, like the mask is just on the edge of the silence, and she's trying to like shimmy her way to get on the other out of the silence. Yeah, Elisar, what do you do?
I would like to
Everyone's gonna get like one action.
hold up my finger and shoot mayonnaise in his eyes.
Roll. Give me I guess like an advantage. Yeah, you're like on him. I feel like this isn't very hard.
It's hard to. I mean, he's holding him right here.
Yeah, give me like an advantaged attack roll. Do you have proficiency with a mayonnaise?
Yeah, I was gonna
ring?
say, is there a attack bonus?
Sure,
for...
you can have your attack bonus to this.
22.
Okay, this is gonna do no damage. Grom is gonna be blinded for one turn. This is ridiculous.
But his mayonnaise ring is covered in shit as well.
Oh, and it's the part that needs to bleed.
Oh, I didn't. Wait,
It's,
I didn't.
It's the spoiled mayonnaise.
Can I add? I didn't add my dex. I just did my attack bonus. Oh, wait,
So
I
not
don't.
only
you
it's,
still hit.
You
it's
hit.
gross mayonnaise mixed with feces.
Yes, so what I'll do is Grom was
Does he
blinded.
get pink eye?
And he's
Roll
gonna
for
roll
pink eye.
he's-
Pink eye.
All right,
Roll for pink
I'll roll
eye.
Constitution.
Roll for pink
Yeah.
eye.
I'll roll a con save. What's your let's say 10,
Mayonnaise
8 plus
DC?
3, 11.
What's
plus
your mayonnaise save DC?
Let's say a dexterity. Or dexterity's fine.
So 11 plus dex.
Yeah.
16.
Okay, so you have to pass a 16 constitution saving
Plus
throw.
perfect. No, that's not how that works.
This is going to be really hard to fail. He doesn't fail. So he doesn't get poisoned or anything.
Does he
but
get pink eye?
he's blind. No, he is blinded though.
What?
So you can see as you spray the mayonnaise, there's no sound, but you spray the mayonnaise into his eyes.
Can I like try to like do a little kick backflip off his body?
Yeah, give me an acrobatics check right now.
Kick back, flip off his body. A little kick back, flip off his back, kick back, kick back.
back,
20
flip off his
dirty.
body.
With a
Yeah,
dirty
yeah,
20, I'm
yeah.
going to say you're able to get free. He's a little confused. You see you spray him and he's like grasping at his eyes. No sounds being escaped still. Elizabeth just shimmies out of the silence and she sees Ninja Gorians and then Barry. And then she's like, Barry, help! Or Wichita, someone help me, please.
I've got you. Oh wait, I'm in silence.
Technically,
you
we're
three
not
have-
in silent. We're
No,
not
you are not
right?
in silence.
No.
You three have
I
one
I look at
action.
Leonardo and I say, "This place is gonna be a microwave soon. Get everyone out. Get them out."
Are there guards on her, or is it
No,
just?
it's just Grom in this room right now. Wichita, what would you like Wichita to do? What do you think Wichita would do in this situation?
I think Wichita, being like a fighter, would try to take the advantage to attack him.
Okay, I agree. So he's going to break out of his binds. Where's his weapon?
I don't think I took him off of him.
Yeah, we were bound,
'Cause they
but
were
that's kind of a
bound.
tricky. We were bound, but like they.
I never said I took him off of him.
If you
Yeah.
burn your inspiration, I'm cool with them having their weapons.
Cool, I'll burn my inspiration.
Great, they have their weapons.
Okay.
All right.
We just hid them well.
Well, we never rolled
No,
for
I
it.
just left it on you.
This
and
is
I just-
retroactive.
Yeah,
If you're
I had
cool with
Joker.
if you're cool with the inspiration being gone,
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. Okay, Wichita
What's
has his
the point
weapons.
of having it if you don't use it, right?
So
Wait,
Wichita-
guys, this guy's like a challenge rating 20, isn't he? When David did an insight of last episode or something.
Yeah,
I
he's
think
like
so.
hella powerful.
Is he 20? Did you say 20 or 10?
It's 20.
Like his level is 20.
Yeah.
Oh my.
And as you're saying that, you're saying that, and then Kilk like kind of floats into your view. He's like, you should figure out his last name. I'll fuck him up for you.
Does anybody have any spells that can tell us?
Give me his blood. I'll put it in the book.
Are we in combat or initiative?
Everyone's doing one thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Wichita is gonna go attack him.
Okay.
What do you think Wichita would do? He just slash at him? He's blinded right now.
See what else he has.
Go for the head.
Yeah, I guess he'd
Should've
probably
gone
slash
for
at him.
the head.
Okay, he's gonna give an attack at Grom.
It's
Grom
a pretty
is-
like immediate thing, so I feel like he would do what's easiest.
Give me
for
an
him.
attack for Wichita. I'm so glad I made a character sheet for Grom.
I'm so glad you made a character sheet for this.
Where my 10 at?
Oh, I need to roll for attack. God damn it. 17
pink
plus
eye.
9.
That does hit. Yeah,
that
definitely.
should hit.
That beats his AC of what I have on my sheet. I'm not gonna tell you
And then a 17.
on damage.
Yeah.
Okay,
And then he gets 2 attacks, right?
he does indeed.
So
I'll
then
just do the damage after.
I used the stones to destroy the stones.
that's a 12.
12 damage or 12 to hit.
Oh, I had to roll the hit.
Where did that bring you?
I got another 17.
Okay, yeah, so both hit.
Yeah.
And then you did 12 damage.
So then,
it's
yeah.
17 and 12, 29.
Yeah.
Sheesh.
That's a good start. That's a good start, guys. We're on the board.
We're on the board. Numbers up.
You see Wichita springs into action. He breaks out of his binds, immediately draws his long sword. He rushes into the silence, and you just noiselessly see the slash of 2 expert slashes. This is a terrible description. You see
the slash of expert
You see
slashing.
slashing of
It's
expert
the hash
slashing.
sling. You see 2 expertly dealt slashes to Grom from Wichita. Okay, that's Wichita. There's still you 3 with this one like action. What would you do in this situation? I almost want to say your silence was 1 action.
Okay, that's fair.
So we have Barry left, David left, the rest of the Ninja Gorians.
Can I, so not you having an action, can I give direction?
Sure.
I want to try to, because he can still hear me, right? I'm
Mhm.
outside.
No silence can go in or out.
Oh.
Oh, so he can't hear me.
Message.
Oh, I can't, because I can't
You
use
can point.
message.
Point is meant.
No, but technically I've already used the spell as my turn by casting
Yes.
Sarah.
Oh.
I respect Aiden's rules on this.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Okay, then I want to try to tell Princess Elizabeth,
Mm-hmm.
find a way out of here.
Is Princess Elizabeth? She's like tied to the mast, right?
She's like bound, her arms are around the mast, yeah, and she was like kind of laying on the ground. She was like, yeah, she was on the ground.
Okay, I want to go over and cut the bindings off of her off the mat. I want to free her from the mast.
Okay, you can pretty easily do that. I'm not gonna make you
It's
roll for
rope,
anything. It's
so-
rope. You cut her bindings, and she's like, huh, and she gives you a big hug, Barry, because she's been abducted and
Yeah.
scared for a while, and she was like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Run and go see if you can find Cotty. Didn't they all flee from the?
We said there was a bunch of soldiers in the
Oh, I
quad.
thought. Oh no, I'm thinking that's my fault. I was thinking of the recon party. I thought you said when he casted.
There's still people.
Yeah.
around.
Okay. Never
And
mind.
3 basilisks.
And 3 basilisks. For some reason, I was thinking the village kind of like congregated and
Mm.
fled for the watch party, but that was just one watch party.
Mhm.
Okay, never mind. I certainly do not say that. Oh, fuck. Well, she's free.
Your action's probably to free her, but do you want to say anything to
That's what
her?
I'm trying to think. Run. Hey, maybe go to the corner away from all the bad shit that's about to happen.
She runs to the other
No, I
corner of
just
the
unbound
house.
her.
unbound her. Okay.
Unbound
She runs
her.
to the other corner of the house. Pretty
that's all I
easily.
got.
Okay, that's
David.
fine. Did you guys close the door when you ran in?
No, I just kicked it open.
Yeah, he booted.
So all
it
this
in.
is happening and the door's open?
Yeah.
They don't hear
Okay.
much. There's silence.
Can I
There's
close it
silence.
for a free action?
Sure. All right, cool, whatever. Okay, David, you have an action. You still have 2
David-
Ninja Gorians to command as well.
David takes his foot and he closes the door and and then he takes the same foot and he steps forward and then steps back with his other foot. So now they're parallel. Brings out Junior and then he goes speak mode. And then I cast wild magic.
Okay.
Oh, fucking God,
Everyone dies
dude.
within 100-foot radius. of you.
Roll wild
Okay, wait.
magic.
I have a proposal.
Okay.
Can I use my inspiration? I'll roll whatever dice you choose, like maybe like an 8 or like a 6, and then I'll use my inspiration and I can move wild magics.
Sure.
So from what I roll,
You
I
can
can
move
go
3.
like if I roll a 1, then I can only go 1. You know what I mean?
A D4.
A 4
Yeah, so you can move.
So you can move that direction up or down. You're
up
saying
or down,
Fire.
and I'll use that uses my inspiration.
Yeah, you can move like a D4's worth up and down. Sure, why not?
Maybe
Okay.
there's a wild magic. Find out a
We'll
person's last
do
name.
the D100 first.
in the
91.
Okay, that'll
I'll
take a
roll
second.
your D4 or
Well, I'm seeing if I want it. You learn a random. Okay, yeah. 3.
Okay.
so you can move 3 up or
Up or
down
3
in
up
any
or down.
direction.
I can become super athletic, have advantage on all strength, constitution, and dexterity checks for the next minute, which would be helpful for this battle.
Right.
Or I can increase my size by 1 category for the next minute.
Holy shit.
And just be fucking like taking up so much room. Because I'm already big.
And the ship is massive,
Well,
so you could fit.
So here's what I'll offer to you. Going up a category inherently will give you advantage on like all that stuff.
Really?
On strength mainly.
Well, that's the one that matters.
So
the
you
most.
either take like advantage on all that stuff, or you get big and just have strength advantage.
I am going to increase my size category by 1 for the next minute.
Okay, so David, you're 8 feet tall in this longship, and you are already pretty big. Your head's almost touching the roof, and then you gain large. You're technically a medium person. You become a large person now, and you're like you have to like crouch to be in this longship right now. What do you do with that? So you did that wild magic. Okay,
And then I move towards what's his name?
Grom.
Grom.
Well,
Okay.
It's funny that you yelled because Grom can't hear you.
Oh, yeah. You just yelled. You actually yelled outside the silence. So that's pretty funny.
Oh well.
Okay. So all that happened. So, oh my God, I hate to be this guy, but you 3 need to leave.
Oh fuck.
Motherfucker, I just got back in here.
We couldn't have done this like
I know,
a
I'm
minute
sorry.
ago.
No, you're okay out there while I'm good. Sometimes it's hard to.
All right. So, as you're in the middle of this fight, David, you run up, you're yelling, and you pass through the silence. And this weird thing happens. As you're passing through the barrier of silence, your mind snaps into the purple place. And Kane's there. Comically, you're still 10 feet tall in this thing. So you have to sit at this table, and it's like your knees are really...
Yeah.
Yeah. And he says, I noticed that you're in a pickle. I noticed that you're in pretty deep on wherever you are. I think the Orc Village, right?
Yeah.
Now, you have that lamp thing with the weird... Your Kilk, was it?
Yeah.
And I know you might want to use it. You're trying to find out Grom's name.
Yeah. You know his last name.
I do. But I can tell you.
Yes, you could.
but I want Grom's soul.
Okay.
Can we help each other out with that?
Does Eldritch, my spiritual suck, does that have a soul harvesting feature?
Yes, that's what we discussed last time.
Oh, okay.
So if
If
you
I hit him with it, do I have to
Mhm.
kill him with it?
No, you just have to hit him. It marks the creature.
Okay.
Also, why did I receive a bat soul?
Don't worry about it. Hey, souls are souls, right?
No, I mean that's like a lesser.
Or is it like Hunter x
soul.
Hunter where there's like better souls?
There are some souls, like some creatures of this world, have more spiritual energy.
Like
so
Grom.
a bat, Grom is a very.
What are you gonna use a soul for?
Do you want to roll? He's gonna be. You asked that, and he's like, I'm gonna use it to further the management of that more unstable part of the universe, if that makes sense.
You're gonna kill people.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
You're gonna make other people kill people.
I don't kill people, David.
Okay. All right, yeah, I'll give it to you. I don't care. I'm just curious. Can you tell me his name though, so I can kill him?
You need to mark him. When the moment you hit him with that blast, I will tell you his name.
Telepathically?
Indeed.
Do we have a telepathic?
I'm always with you, David.
Ew, it's creepy.
Well, it is a little creepy, but
You watch me jerk off?
No, I look away for that.
Okay, good. What
But-
about when I have sex, which I haven't had in a really long time?
I don't.
Do you respect my privacy? That's what I'm
Yes,
asking.
I
You
do.
watch me shit?
I don't. I'm not. I don't just.
Please
look
don't
at
watch
you.
me shit.
I don't just look at you all the time.
The bathroom is a sacred place.
I would never. Okay, I don't want to see that. Okay,
Okay, you said you're always with me. So.
I am with you, but it's like the way, like, you know, like an omnipotent being is with you. Like he doesn't care about watching you shit.
You're not. You're comparing yourself to God.
I mean, I don't know how another way to describe it, but
Okay.
but just
Please
mark,
don't watch me shit.
just mark them and I'll give you the name.
Okay.
As you say that,
Wait, can I exit for fun? Can I do my own exit?
sure.
David does 5 backflips out of the purple.
Come on back.
And then for some reason, when I come back, it looks like I land.
When you do it, I'm gonna text you.
Okay. I guess secret session with
I don't know, because you guys like being not in the room when it happens. So okay, so you do the thing that you just said you did. Your mind snaps back and you're running at Grom still. With this, Grom is gonna have one action. We're not really entering initiative yet. I think we're not in a fight yet. Grom is gonna wipe. He's gonna take like his whole action. He's gonna wipe his hands and wipe the mayonnaise from his eyes.
Wait, does he smear it?
It's off his eyes.
Roll for pink eye.
Roll for pink eye.
Sure, guys. I'll roll
Yes.
another con. He passes.
You liar. What did he get?
4 plus 13. He's a 13 in con save.
He got 2 over.
Yeah, it was low, but anyway, he wipes the mayonnaise from his eyes and he surveys the room. He sees that you are on top of him, David. And Princess Elizabeth's in the corner, and most of the rest of the party is kind of just still in the center of the building. That's kind of his whole thing. So everyone's gonna get one more thing they want to do, and then we're probably gonna have to get into a fight if nothing happens
Anybody have ideas? Hello?
to stop this guy.
I can't talk anymore. I'm in silence.
I have nothing to
You-
bind him.
You
other
can't
than,
talk
like,
to us, but you could talk.
Aren't you tall enough to
Can't
be
you
out of
talk
silence?
within the silence? It's
No.
just.
Everything in the bubble is
Am I taller than the silence bubble now?
no.
Okay.
The silence
sure?
bubble is 20.
How tall am I?
10
Like
feet.
10? Okay.
Yeah, but also you're scrunched down to 8 feet.
So you're the same size.
No, but
But he's
you know what I
stronger.
mean? Like you're 10 feet tall,
Is
but
it
you have to
8-foot
bend
ceiling?
over. Yeah.
Well, I guess that's kind of normal.
Yeah, if you're in a ship down below deck.
What is that? Everyone has one action.
I am going to hide
Where do you hide?
behind an ale barrel.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
Behind an ale barrel.
I think there's enough going on where it's gonna be you don't have a
19.
disadvantage. Okay.
Any
I'll just
He's about to get his round of attacks, right?
We can't talk
he doesn't
within
see
the
you.
silence, so I
Yes.
can't.
I'm not in the silence though.
you are not. This is everyone's last thing before we're if nothing happens after this turn, we're gonna get into combat.
Give me 1 second.
I figure it's better I hide so I have sneak attack.
That's fine.
So
Oh, do I have snake attack?
where's he at in regards to me?
Currently you're in the center of the longship house. He's on the right side of you where all the silence and stuff is going on. He's on the
Isn't there anybody else within
just
possibly like a 15-foot cone
David.
of that direction?
David.
If I hit him, David, with that, it'll kill David.
Oh yeah, he's very low on health.
didn't know if it was
David,
like
you
a-
still have 2 health.
I have
No, he has 9.
Oh, he has 9.
What a difference.
Yeah.
That would still hurt David very much so if I did this. So
Yes.
never mind.
What do you guys do?
I have nothing to blind him.
I'm just, like trying to think of a way around, but like he's in silence. So if I go
I'm
in
gonna
there,
cast Tasha's hideous laughter on him.
Okay,
That incapacitates him if it works.
read Tasha.
If he fails a wisdom save,
I'll just pull it up.
he falls prone and becomes incapacitated until he succeeds his wisdom save.
Yeah, I mean, that is what happens. Okay, so what's the wisdom saving throw? What's your DC?
My spell save DC is 14.
He passes. Nothing happens. You cast Tasha's hideous laughter, and you see the spell physically like hit him, but nothing hit.
What is it? What
Nothing
is his modification?
Huh?
What's his
He
modification?
has a +5 on wisdom.
What did he roll?
17.
Oh,
Yeah.
fine. You win.
Yeah.
fine.
Barry and David.
You can go first.
You still have Ninja Gorians you haven't told to do or anything.
I know.
Oh, am I still a Ninja Gorian?
Yeah.
Can I tell?
Cool.
Or
Wait,
is,
no,
is,
because
my,
No,
is
'cause
this
I
guy's self a
cast-
concentration?
It should be.
I think it is.
Have you taken any damage
It-
recently?
Is not.
Oh.
It's not.
Okay. So yeah, I guess you.
So not yet.
now you're
so-
just a way bigger.
Now you just look. Yeah. So what? It's weird because now you look like the size of. You look like Raphael, who was 6 feet tall, like normal sized person, and you are 8 feet tall. Then you became big, and now you have to crouch down. But the illusion of Raphael does
Doesn't
not
need to
have to
crouch.
crouch down, but he is crouched down.
And
So it's
okay,
very weird.
But they think that they have a Hulk on their team, but they don't.
yeah.
I like it.
Barry, David.
I'm sorry, I'm wasting time. I'm
Do you
just
want me to
trying
go first?
Please, because I feel
Okay,
like
I step outside of the silence,
Okay.
and then I go.
Not too loud.
Why?
Good point.
there's other.
What's his name? Grom?
Grom.
Trying to think of a pun.
I thought you were like deeply thinking of your next move. I'm trying to think of a pun.
Grom is such a terrible name to make a joke with. What kind of person doesn't have a name that's punnable? And then I cast Spiritual Suck on him.
Okay, so you give me an attack roll.
I'm gonna suck you! Oh, I should have said that. I say that. I'm gonna suck you!
You have advantage because he is
And then it shoots 2 beams because I'm at 5th level.
Oh, okay. So I guess you have. Why would you have advantage?
I don't know.
Because he's a little.
Because he's blind.
He's dazed.
He was blind.
He's dazed.
Aren't you near him?
I hid.
Are you still near him?
No, I'm in an
Within
ale
5
barrel.
You don't have advantage.
I'm in an ale barrel in the corner.
11.
What? Don't you have a magic attack bonus?
Yeah, that was with it.
Oh, that misses.
This dice suck. Oh, this one hits. 26.
That does hit. Okay, so you cast Eldritch Suck.
I'm gonna suck you!
So a beam of typically it's like red crackling energy, but now it's like a laced with it's that red crackly energy, but now it's laced with a little bit of purple in it. Hits Grom. Go ahead and roll damage.
8. Do I add anything?
No.
8.
Okay.
It's force damage too.
Oh, it's farce.
Give me that health, big boy.
All right. You hit him. Fantastic.
How much health does he get?
How much health does he get?
I get half
he
of
gets
whatever
half of
I
it.
damage I deal.
Because he's hopeful.
So you dealt and took.
Dealt and took.
Barry.
I'm just gonna go simple. I mean, everyone's trying to get licks in where they can. I'm just gonna grab my hand axe and throw it at him
Give
from
me attack
a
roll.
distance. Fuck everything.
Fuck
Um,
everything.
15.
15. You miss. So the hand axe, you throw it.
Yeah.
You hear the axe go, and it hits the silence. It just, and then it clings noiselessly in the bubble and just misses entirely. Now you still have 2 Ninja Gorians, and you have Kyok and Wichita. So what do you
Kyok
do?
can do attacks,
Kyok is just there. Like right now, he's doing nothing.
but can he do attacks?
I mean, he has.
If he has his name.
Retroactively, Kyok's like, I could write a name and then they get fucked up and then I can like slash people, I guess.
Kyok, look through the drawers to find his
But
last
also
name.
he
Oh,
summoned, like David summoned me, so like I kind of have to listen to him.
Oh, can I tell him to do something?
Yeah, he has like an action.
He does.
Yeah.
Go look for contracts. Go look for papers. Sign papers.
That's all he can do.
Hey, Kyok.
Yeah. You say this while people are
So
fighting.
casual, yeah.
Yeah, what's up? It's a little serious situation. I feel like you should care more.
Grom Iron Fist.
Oh, okay. So he pulls out, he pulls out a ledger. A name is inscribed into his ledger, and he says, Grom Iron Fist.
Good boy.
It was a pleasure, David.
Bye, Kyok.
Kyok
Bye, Kyok.
claps his hands together. Now, what this is gonna do?
Can he clap the scroll closed? Like the scroll's
the
out,
book,
he writes it,
yeah,
and he
like his
claps
little
the
ledger.
sides?
His ledger, he closes the
It's a
book.
ledger. I understand.
You see that Grom immediately. He's in the silence. You can't hear this. You see that very similarly to you, David, when you summoned Kyok. Blood bleeds out of his body.
Can we?
He
can,
bleeds.
Can you drop the silence for the sake of the podcast?
No. So blood is bursting from every orifice of Grom.
For the sake of
You see that blood comes out of his
campaign,
ears, his eyes, his nose, and he coughs up blood. He retches, and you can see he's laying on the ground, and he's clutching at his gut. He straight up. How much damage would that?
99%, big boy.
I don't. Okay. That's what I was gonna do. He's gonna roll a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, okay. And if he fails, he
half
dies.
him. Just half his HP.
Because I already hit him.
I'm
I
gonna
already
roll.
hit him.
He's already been hit.
I'm gonna roll a con save. If he fails, he'll go down to 50 HP.
Oh my god.
If he succeeds, he'll
Still
go
so
down to
much.
100.
Wait.
Okay.
Die?
No,
No,
Health.
he will go down
Oh.
to 100 health.
How much does he
HP.
have? Can you tell us?
A lot.
I'm not gonna tell you.
You
300?
can't tell. He's
He has
a
a
DM.
lot.
He can't tell us.
I'm sure he can.
No.
If he's feeling
50.
up to it.
50
And this
health.
is gonna be a disadvantage con save because there's some weird
Um,
leisure shit going
I cast
on.
Tides of Chaos. I use Tides of Chaos to re-roll if I want to.
Okay, well, nothing's happened yet.
Okay.
Didn't you use it already?
No, I use my inspiration.
Okay. Okay. This will be the 20. He passes one. Do you want to roll it? Do you want the Tides of
Will
Chaos?
you let
him?
me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. What is that?
Barely passes.
Oh, he's making numbers up in his head.
7 plus. I said 20.
He's not making
7
it
plus
all.
13 is 20.
Oh, okay.
He goes down to 100 health.
It's a
but
little sus.
He goes down to 100 health, but he's fucked up. You see his coughing and retching up blood, and he's just like stares at all of you in pure confusion. So that happens. The silence is still up. All this is happening. And to make matters worse, Princess Elizabeth behind all of you looks to you, Barry, who you're near her. You're kind of on the end of the house with her. She taps you on the shoulder, and she's like, Barry, quickly, look. She points
What's
you
going
to
on?
outside the port window. You see that the 3 Gorian sergeants with the 3 basilisks and the 2 squads of 4 Gorian soldiers have now taken formation outside the Viking longhouse. And if you remember, there was a insight roll. There was some weird rolls that Ian was confused about. Remember you tried to cast friends?
Mm-hmm.
There was an insight roll
But he's hostile.
that was rolled. Remember, Johnny, Leo, you said me and Raph are the leaders. And that was weird because in the lore, there's always been a rivalry on who should be the leader for
God damn it!
for ninja Gorians. However, you saying that was out of character for Leonardo. He rolled insight and he got a nat 20. And that's why when you casted friends, he was hostile. And that's why you didn't have advantage on that intimidation. Princess Elizabeth points like, Barry, look! You see that the Gorian soldiers have amassed outside. And you see that Grom, bloody as hell, blood from every orifice of him. He stands up in the silence, and you can see he rages. A guttural scream is made in the silence, but no sound is coming out. But you could see the angriest man you've ever seen is about to come rip your guys' fucking faces off. And we're gonna roll initiative.
Baby, I'm trying to fix my life. I'm trying to feel alright. I'm trying to win a fight, yeah. I'm fighting for my life. They riding by my side. I'm trying not to die. But baby, I'm hypnotized. Baby, I can't eat live. Baby, I'm out my mind. But baby, I can't be safe. That I'm so far gone. They don't even try.
Hey, Thank you so much for listening. The Tales in Nearfall is Joshua Higbee as Elisar Dorn, Colton Payton as Johnny Sings, Halen Caudill as Barry Buckley, Ian Nelson as David the Goliath, and myself, Aiden Nelson, as the Dungeon Master. Our theme song is Trine by Jax Kelly. If you enjoyed this episode and are excited to see more to come, please leave a review on the podcast platform of your choosing and follow us on all social media for all the updates on the podcast. You can follow us at Instagram and Twitter at Tales in Nearfall and TikTok at The Tales in Nearfall. Also, please share this podcast with someone you think would enjoy a little bit of D&D improv comedy. Who knows, we might just be their next podcast for their commutes. Also, you can support us directly over at Patreon at patreon.com/Tales of Nearfall, where you can get exclusive content such as bonus one-shot campaigns, an after show where we talk about the most recent episode, full uncut episodes, and so much more. Again, thank you so much for listening. The next episode will be coming out June 4th. We'll see you guys then.
Yeah, baby, I'm trying to fix my life. I'm trying to feel alright. I'm trying to win a fight, yeah. I'm fighting for my life. They riding by my side. I'm trying not to die. But baby, I'm hypnotized. Baby, I can't eat lie. Baby, I'm on my mind. But baby, I can't be safe. That I'm so far gone. They don't even try.
It was 95 most of the day. It was blazing. It was so fun though. It was blah 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 blah. Blazing. Ing. Yeah. Big. David the Goliath.